Well, today we're going to have a quick look at the very first Doctor Who VHS that was ever released. In 1981 they did a convention at Longleat, which is a country house with a maze and a zoo and a safari park and things, and there was a long-standing Doctor Who exhibition there, and they decided for the 20th anniversary to do a convention. They had all the doctors there, all the surviving doctors, all the companions. They did video shows, and one of the things they did was they handed out questionnaires saying, because I was thinking of BBC Video, well, it wasn't BBC Video then, it was BBC Enterprises, had sort of dipped their toe in releasing VHS tapes, and they wanted to do a Doctor Who one. They wanted to gauge what should be the first one, so they put a questionnaire out, and the overwhelming response was people wanted to see Tomb of the Cybermen, which is understandable because at that point that was the holy grail of stories. That was always considered by the elder statesman fans that had seen it to be the pinnacle, that it was perfect and there was nothing wrong with it, and so everyone wanted to see it, but it didn't exist at the time. So they looked in the archives, and the only Cyberman story that was 4 episodes long, because it was deemed that you couldn't really go more than 90 minutes. Just going to come and join in. Hello. The only stories they could release were 4 episode ones, and they edited it down to 90 minutes. Or they did comedy ones like 3 episodes of Fawlty Towers or Dad's Army cobbled together. They would remove the start and end credits. You joining in? What would you vote for? Yes. So they looked in, and the only one they had that matched all the criteria, which was colour, 4 episodes, and in existence, and it was Revenge of the Cybermen. So this got to be the first one released, which is strange because most fans don't really like it. I think it's brilliant. I love it, mainly due to the fact that I had this video and I watched it to death. But I can remember when it was first on, me and my friends would play out the scenes with the cyber bombs by using our school backpacks, etc. It's right in my hand. Vicious cat. So I was happy that they released it. I really enjoy it. If I want to cheer myself up, I often rewatch Revenge of the Cybermen. I watch it now on Blu-ray rather than VHS. But the VHS they did, look at this. Look. Like you cat. Hello. She likes to be the centre of attention. So yes, so they released this, and it's interesting in more ways than one. So the first thing you notice is it's in a large library style case, which is vac form plastic, heavy duty cardboards, super glossy, which is how the BBC released a few. But then I think they probably realised that's wildly expensive, so they went over to the standard plastic cases. But the other thing that makes this interesting is the people that designed it obviously never really watched the show, so they just took stuff that was given to them. So you've got the current, as of sort of 1981-82 logo, so that doesn't fit. You've got Tom Baker from season 18, so that doesn't fit. You've got the season 18 Starscape title sequence, that doesn't fit. You've got an Earthshock Cyberman, that doesn't fit. The back's a little bit better, although you have again got Earthshock Steel, doesn't fit. Let's see if I can get it. There you go, see better. But you have at least got a shot from Revenge of the Cybermen and a Vogon, and then it gives you a write down of the episode. And luckily back then they didn't give you too much of the story away. You see 90 minutes, because again they edited it down, so you had little bits missing. Let's have a quick look at the tape inside. So you got the puffy vac form box, and then the original VHS tape, and they bothered to put labels on both sides, and the 2003 you see on there, that's the edition number, that's not the year, they weren't that prescient. PAL colour, so the year is 83, MCM LXXXIII 1983. So it does still play. When I had a VHS machine, it's in the attic at the moment, so it does still play. So I occasionally did watch it. I did transfer it to disc as well, so I got it somewhere. But yeah, so that's the. So the other interesting thing about this is the BBC at the time had a bit of a pretentious opening sequence, which I shall show now. Yeah, pretentious. That changed quite often on different cassettes, and then they got rid of it for a much more subtle one. But yeah, it's a curio, this more than anything. I haven't kept many VHS, either signed ones or rare ones like this. But I do love it. It's one of the first. Well, it's the first commercially available Doctor Who tape. There wasn't a lot of merchandise available back then for older stuff, so this was nice, and I literally watched it to death. But thanks for watching. I hope that was of interest to you, and me and my sulky cat will see you next time. So thanks a lot for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more, and go out and watch Revenge.